I'm going to probably imagine that hopefully this spring you are available to help start going on rides with us.
I would imagine that would be a big possibility, as long as there's no skiing involved.
Yeah. Did I look like I skied?
Well, I'm saying, as long as you're not taking me away
No, I'm not. Oh.
from skiing.
Oh. Do you hate snowboarders? I always feel like skiers don't like snowboarders.
So I don't hate them because I used to be one.
Oh.
But they are dumb.
Oh. Are you telling me all Marines can fit in their uniform still?
Every Marine will always be able to fit in their uniform.
Just kidding.
Whether they can button it,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
Okay.
But they can get it on.
Yeah.
If I went to put my boots on right now, there's no way I'd get them on. I probably wouldn't be able to get them buttoned around my neck.
You just too fat or are you just too yoked?
I'm just jacked, dude.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And so that really started messing with me. And I didn't have I don't want to say I didn't have anyone to talk to because I have my wife, but it was also before God was pretty present in my life. And looking at it now, I realized that the enemy was keeping me from talking to her because I was so afraid that she would judge me for some of the incidences that happened. But I was afraid of that, so I just shoved it down to the point where I was close to starting a pistol. They don't prepare you for that. They don't prepare you for the fact that you're not going to have those buddies anymore that truly understand.
Drooling and no, it's fine. All right. Well, welcome into Frontline Outfitting podcast this week. Our good friend Chris McCafferty's back, and it's good to have you back.
Thank you.
And yeah, I wouldn't say like a lot's happened since you've been gone, but things just keep moving, so it's pretty cool.
I know I've ran into people that have heard about you guys, and they've asked how to get a hold of you.
Yeah, and when your life's, I'm gonna assume I'm not gonna pick your life choices for you, but I'm gonna probably imagine that hopefully this spring you are available to help start going on rides with us.
I would imagine that would be a big possibility.
Good.
As long as there's no skiing involved.
No. Did I look like I skied?
Well, I'm saying, as long as you're not taking me away
No, I'm not. Oh.
from skiing.
Oh. Do you wear the full jumpsuit?
I want to get one.
That is so yucky.
I want to get like an 80s one.
I feel like Cousin Eddie on the mountain.
Yeah.
What do you call that thing? It's not isn't it a
snowsuit? A one-piece snowsuit?
No, that sounds too nice. That's the one with the belt. It's got the belt. People drive motorhomes with them on, like not a leisure suit, but
You're talking about like a glow belt?
no, it's part of the outfit with the one-piece skiers. Only skiers wear them.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I'm gonna show you a picture of it.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you do. You know what? It's old people wear them. Old skier people wear them. Yeah, no, whatever. Someday you'll probably be wearing one.
I don't think so.
You're rocking it. You'll be like, this is amazing.
No.
Huh.
It's not for me.
Interesting. Skiing. All right. Can you snowboard?
I used to snowboard, actually.
I snowboard.
I used to snowboard, but the Marine Corps,
Well, they trained you on those little bitty little skis.
they did. And now I got big old fat skis and life is awesome.
Do you hate snowboarders? I always feel like skiers don't like snowboarders.
So I don't hate them because I used to be one.
Oh.
But they are dumb.
Oh. I think I always felt that way because I couldn't get off the lift very well, and if the poor skier would be like, I have to go around. And
So getting off the lift, that's not a thing that drives me nuts about them. It's let's go in the middle of the run and just stop and sit down.
Oh, okay. That would have been number 2 for me. Not that I did, but just I could see that. Yeah.
It's pretty annoying. I don't know why. Just get to the side.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I've always got feared of getting hit in the back with a ski. That would be painful.
Yeah.
Like a skier.
But to be fair, there are dumb skiers that do the same thing. So I think it's just a person, not so much the choice of how they're getting down the mountain.
All right. Do you get a season pass?
I do.
Wow, you are committed. Do the kids do that? They ski?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Marin's a shredder. She scares me.
Does the whole family do this, or just?
Yeah.
I don't know if anything. My family, all we do is show animals together.
Well, that's cool too, though.
Yeah, it's lots of fun.
I mean, it's probably cost the same.
Yeah. Investment.
Pretty close.
Yeah. So what's been going on with you? Anything good?
Just working. Pretty close to getting my opportunity to take my JP
Good.
test. A couple more hours. 100 more hours, not a couple more.
Okay, it's not bad.
No.
You guys go on break soon for school, or
So I'm done with school.
Oh.
I don't have to do school anymore.
Okay, that's good.
Unless I don't get my hours by next term, then I have to go. Which I'm not going to do that.
Do you work with the same journeyman every day?
No.
Is that
Yeah.
good?
I think it's good
Yeah.
because you get to I get to see how every journeyman works, and I get to pick from them what I like and edit, versus one guy being like, "You're going to do it like this."
Right.
I get to see. I've gotten to work with a lot of journeymen. I worked with one journeyman for pretty much 2.5 years though in the commercial side, but him and I are so much like-minded that it worked out perfect. And he's a great teacher, and he's one of those guys that will just teach you, and then he's like, "Yep, see you later."
Well, commercial's a whole nother animal too.
Not really.
No.
It depends on the commercial you're doing. Like if you're doing apartments, it's just like doing a house over and over and over and
Yeah.
over.
I'm talking about like down in the riser room.
Oh yeah, well that's totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think my brothers told me stories and taking pictures of stuff and showed me. I'm like,
So I really haven't gotten the opportunity to do much of that.
yeah.
So
So you'll be a journeyman plumber. Out of the Marine Corps then. So we're on this. Let's life after the Marine Corps. You guys just celebrated a birthday, correct?
yes, well not yet. It's coming up. The birthday message got
250,
released.
right?
Mm-hmm.
250. First of all, what's that going to be like? You guys gonna all call each other and
Probably not.
like TikTok videos? And
No,
is
we'll
it kind of
probably.
like the ice bucket challenge?
It'll probably. My extent of it will probably be like "Happy Birthday, Devils." That's about it.
Okay.
So I'm not getting drunk.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get wild.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm not going to a ball.
Are there lifer dudes that are out that kind of just still live in that? Like, is that a thing?
Oh yeah, they get
You
like
go
guest
in.
of honor and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like if I live close to one, and it was no offense to anybody out there,
Oh.
but if it was a infantry ball, I'd go.
It's cool.
There's no doubt in my mind that any ball would be fun, but grunts just make it a little bit more special.
I imagine. Do you have to? Is it required, or do you have to wear a uniform, or are there people that show up in suits and ties?
Oh, it's a formal setting. So
Yeah?
if you showed up in a suit, that'd be fine too.
Oh.
Usually, like retired guys will either wear like one of the classic blues from like way back in the day, or they'll just wear the normal blues. Or I've seen guest of honor show up in a suit with like mini medals pinned
So
up.
you're saying that people that are retired wearing their uniform from old still fits?
Yeah.
Are you telling me all Marines can fit in their uniform still?
Every Marine will always be able to fit in their uniform.
Just kidding.
Whether they can button it,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
yeah,
But they can get it on.
Yeah, I know. It's like when I put my kilt on for piping things, and I'm like, yeah, feels good. It's always a gauge. The kilt is my gauge. Maybe your uniform in the military would be like, the Marine Corps would be like that. I would think that was a good gauge, right? If you had to throw it on every 3 months and go, where am I at physically?
Oh yeah, I mean we wore our uniform every Thursday.
Yeah, but
Thursdays,
I mean now that
Fridays
you're
or
out.
something like that.
Now that you're out.
Oh yeah. Well, not for me. If I went to put my blues on right now, there's no way I'd get them on. I probably wouldn't be able to get them buttoned around my neck.
You're just too fat, or are you just too yoked?
I'm just jacked, dude.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Good. So life after the Marine Corps. What, when you got out, what was your plan?
I really didn't have one, to be honest. I was just at the time, being at Bridgeport, I was in full like cowboy mode. So I'm just gonna go back and work at the ranch. It's gonna be awesome. And then you find out that ranchers don't get paid nothing. And I think I worked more on that ranch than I did in the Marine Corps. I was away from the family even more.
Yeah.
And I was getting paid way less. So that obviously didn't work.
Was that an option? Can you go back? If you were getting out, can you go back and work the ranch, or are you just talking about working a ranch?
Oh, I was working a ranch that I had a connection with that
Gotcha.
I knew I could get hired on and go to work right away. Because that's one thing I wanted to do. I wanted no downtime between getting out and working.
Yeah.
I think I got out. Well, I left on a Thursday and I started working on Tuesday. I just wanted that transition. I wanted to stay busy.
I'm going to pause you for a second because I just have a question. Is that good or bad?
It was horrible. It was a horrible decision looking back at it.
What do you think you needed?
I think I needed, so I got out with 45 days of like leave on the books. So I got out like even earlier, but I was still getting paid. I should have taken that 45 days and relaxed and really thought about how my life is changing, because I don't want to say they don't prepare you, because they do put an effort out to prepare you. Like you go to a class, it's like a week long. You learn how to write a resume. They give you like advice and tips on how to take an interview, how you should dress, like, conduct yourself, if you will. But they don't ever prepare you or your family for what is going to happen. As far as I don't know how I want to explain this. It's like when you go on, when I first got out, I felt like I was on leave. That was awesome. And then I'm, looking back at it, I can remember being on leave for, 2 or 3 weeks right after a deployment or something, and being ready to go back and being excited to go back. But when I got out, I was like, dude, I am out. I am done. Time to move on. But then that 2 or 3 weeks hit, and I was kind of like, oof, I'm not going back. And I didn't want to really get out in the first place. I got medically separated because of my injuries. And then you can't joke. Like for me, joking is a huge coping mechanism for me. It's a big release, dark humor. And a lot of people don't accept that. And then so you get quiet. And then I quit working with on the ranch, and I started working a more proper job, if you will, a community affairs advisor for a gas company.
Mm-hmm.
So
this is your first job outside of the Marine Corps?
After the ranching job, I only worked at the ranch for 2 months, and they told me, like, you need to go get in contact with this company because you could do great things. And I was doing good things with the company, but they gave me a BS reason why they fired me, but I think it was my mentality and just how I'd kind of say certain things about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say who they were, but they're a Canadian company. Mm-hmm. And I'd just say certain things that I didn't appreciate that they were trying to do here in America, and I think that was part of it. So then you get fired. I got let go from that. I got laid off because they were going in a different direction, and that was also 3 weeks before Leighton had her brain surgery scheduled. Mm-hmm. So there goes my insurance.
Right.
Luckily, they actually extended my insurance. I will give them that, and they helped me cover Leighton's surgery. So that was pretty awesome. Yeah. But then you lose that job, and luckily, I was able to walk into another job for plumbing. And for whatever reason, I was so afraid I was going to get fired that I was trying to overperform. And I was running myself like ragged, to the point that every morning for probably, I don't know, close to 3 months, I think, 2 or 3 months, I was throwing up. And I was constantly, like, it got to the point where I was afraid to go to bed because I knew at 4 in the morning I was going to wake up and I was going to be wretched.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, I had, I'd call buddies and they couldn't get back to me because, they're civilians now. They have their own life. They have their own jobs. They're trying to navigate the same thing I'm trying to navigate. And you just start getting, there's no one to talk to about, oh, remember when this happened? And then you start looking at it differently, like, why did we do that? Like, why did we think that was funny? Or, like, one thing for me where I start feeling guilt is when, over there in Afghanistan, you get in a firefight. Obviously, they're losing guys, you're killing people. And it turned into, yeah, that's the enemy and they're trying to kill me, to, well, I just killed someone's son or, someone's dad. Like, regardless of what type of person it is, you still took somebody's loved one away. And so that really started messing with me. And I don't want to say I didn't have anyone to talk to because I had my wife, but it was also before God was pretty present in my life. And looking at it now, I realize that the enemy was keeping me from talking to her because I was so afraid that she would judge me for some of the incidences that happened that obviously out of my control.
Right.
But I was afraid of that, so I just shoved it down to the point where I was close to starting a pistol. And Lacey could see it in me, but she didn't know really what was going on. Like, I lost like 30 pounds. I was getting all kinds of, scopes shoved down my stomach. I was getting colonoscopies, trying to figure out what was going on. And they don't prepare you for that. They don't prepare you for the fact that you're not going to have those buddies anymore that truly understand. There's no course for a spouse whatsoever. I know, like, the whole saying, if the Marine Corps wanted you to have a wife, they'd issue you one, but they also preach family the whole time you're in there. Family, 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 right? Why isn't there anything for the spouse?
Oh, 100%.
Like, hey, these are things that could happen, so they can recognize it and help. Because the only reason why I did not do it is because I didn't want someone to think I was a coward. That is the only reason.
Yeah.
That, and I didn't want Lacey to be left with my 3 kids. I didn't want them, dad gave up type of deal.
Yeah.
Because that's what I thought about all my friends that have done it, or people I know. I'm like, why would you, like, you're a coward. It's a cop-out. It's such an easy way out. And I never understood why they did it, but now being there, like, I can kind of get it. I can totally get why you do that. But you're still a coward, even though I get it. And I didn't want to be that. Then I finally told someone, and then started getting help. Well, I didn't go, get professional help, but through family.
Can I jump back for 1 second on something you said about Lacey and spouses? It's crazy because when you said that, it just made me count on, in my head, okay, when I worked at Washington County, almost 10 years, I've been here 10 years. I'm thinking in my mind, like, how many times has Katie been to work? Or I shouldn't even say been to work, right? Sometimes they come to work, drop something off. But how many times, did they ever pull all these people's spouses and loved ones together and do stuff for them, because it's weird. They pay a huge price for being gone and doing these missions, and you name it. I don't care what discipline you're in, right? It's weird, but you're not wrong. And it just made me think about that and go, God, that's weird.
Yeah, it's like, something I've been thinking a lot about the past couple of weeks, and I talked to Lacey about, like, if they could, like, obviously every single person getting out is going to be totally different
Yep.
than me. You know,
Sure.
there's going to be a lot like me. There's going to be a lot that are totally fine. And not every single tool that they're going to be given in that course is going to be meant for that person, but maybe one of those 6 or 7 tools maybe that just that one
Yeah. could
help keep a family from losing a loved one through suicide or a drug addiction, or, you know, another thing that I struggle with is I just get pissed off. I was just pissed for no reason. Like, and my kids would take the brunt of it.
Yeah.
And they did nothing. They asked for dessert or something, and I got mad. And you know what? I still struggle with that today. I just get mad at them for no reason. Not at them, but the situation for whatever reason. I'm just like, no. And it's like, why? Why get mad over that? That's stupid.
Well, and the question is, right? You say that, and I know what you're talking about. I'm not on the same level, but just certain things with my own behavior, I have. The biggest question is, like, how can I fix that? Because there's a cognitive part of you that goes, like you're saying, why? But like the part that it happens, it's like, why is that happening? How do I fix that? And it's nuts because the extremes in households are, I mean, I know I've been super pissed at my kids for stuff, and Katie, and, you know, all kinds of things. I always tell people I'm the first to admit, you know, those types of things, but I don't understand how. I know there are other people have it way worse, but how do you fix that? How can you help people do that? How can you help people through either in it, out of it? Like, what's the answer? Because, and I think a spiritual relationship is 100% important, but there's got to be there's more to it too. There's clinical parts of it that are important in how to handle those things.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah, if we did, we probably wouldn't be sitting here.
Yeah.
We would be making me working for Pete Hegseth.
But I will say that I love that guy. I'm so glad he's bringing back the standards. But I can tell you, since I have gotten a relationship with the Lord, life has gotten way better. Obviously hasn't fixed everything because I'm me and stubborn. And I also think it's work environment. Like, I think for people like you, unfortunately, it's going to take a little bit longer just because of your guys' role. You have to be blunt to people. Like, if you're just like, hey, sir, will you please come here?
Yeah.
Put your hands behind your back. Like, stop resisting.
Yeah.
Like, no, it doesn't work.
Right.
And sometimes, like, I saw it not so much with my dad because he's going to be mad that I say this, but he's more like pushing papers in the state police, you know, being captain of the criminal division at the time when I can remember him being a police officer. I don't remember him working the streets, right? But I can tell just by the way he carries himself and the way that he deals with people, like the cop is still there. Like, he's still like, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, unfortunately, I think for people like police officers and even EMTs that are trying to, like, tell the patient, like, hey, like, chill out.
I'm here to help you.
Yeah. I think they'll struggle with that for a while until they're out of that environment.
Yeah.
I wish there was a way to stop it, but I don't think there is. I don't think we as humans were so much designed to be at that capacity all the time. That's what I think about it. But I think it's just a time thing and a very conscious effort.
Do you think that, like just spitballing here, do you think that it would be helpful to, in the beginning of any of those careers, whether it's military, first responder, any of that kind of stuff, that there was more information and more like, hey, this is how it's going to be, or this is how it could be. And then here, it's kind of interesting because we financially plan. People financially plan, right? They got their portfolio. They've been working on it for years. I mean, all that stuff. It's not like they just started it here one day and go, oh, I hope that when I retire, it's going to be like this. No, they trade and they do all kinds of stuff in between, right? And manage it. Mm-hmm. We don't do that in these professions at all.
Did you do that when you were 18? Did you
do what?
Financially plan?
No.
No, but you're ready to be a gung-ho cop though, right?
I was gung-ho anything, yeah.
Right. So that's, I don't think if I put myself and my 19-year-old self again,
yeah,
and someone said, hey, you could probably get PTSD and blah, 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 I'd be like, okay,
sure,
let's go.
Yeah. No, I just mean, like, is there a way to, like, the care for someone through a career, is there enough that we can do for people? Not we, you and I, but just like the military or public servants or whoever. Is there a way to incrementally take care of people through a career? Is it built that way?
So personally, this is going to, as I'm here complaining about it, right? This is going to sound totally...
You can do anything you want.
Opposite. I don't think there's time for that in that profession.
Yeah.
I think when you're in that profession, it's all business. You need to be focused on the mission. Like you need to be stuck in that mindset. Because, you know, for lack of better terms, you'll quote unquote go soft.
Sure.
In a way. And that's just the nature of the beast, unfortunately.
Yeah. And I'm just spitballing. I'm not saying that, you know, that's what we should be doing. I'm just.
But seeing the thing is we do, in the military, every single year there's annual training. You know, I'm sure you guys do the same thing. We have like
did it today.
Safety stand downs and all the things, like suicide prevention, like they bring it all up.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna be honest, we're all sitting there like, yep,
checking watches.
Yep. Scroll through all the slides and hopefully you pass the test.
Yep.
Type of deal.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
You know, they need to make it fun, but there's no way to do that.
Yeah.
Annual training to make it fun. And also it's a mindset too. And it's just, you know, and another thing that I've kind of realized, it's just crazy when you're, 20 to 25, 26 in that area, you think you're an adult and you're mature and whatnot. Yeah. Like looking back at it, so you're not. Like if I could have my mindset that I have now when I was a young Marine, oh man, I would have done great things.
Yeah, wouldn't have been mad. It wouldn't have been Mattis. It'd been McCafferty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but it is. I wish they would take the time, or not that somebody would step up because it's really nobody's responsibility, but I wish there was something for transitioning families.
Yeah.
Not so much just the individual Marine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if we could just do something, just to kind of even just to plant the seed of what could potentially come up. Like, if I could have had that, I think I could have done a few things different.
Mm-hmm.
Getting out. When I was getting out at the time, I was like, this is going to be so easy. I'm going to be on leave forever. And I can grow a beard.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. You know?
Yeah.
But it's not cool. It's not. And it just hits you. For me, it hit me out of nowhere. It was just like kaboom. And I was failing my family.
In what ways?
Like, after I got, so when I was going through my little suicidal moment. I told the guy I was working for at the time, this is what I'm dealing with. He's like, okay, I'll give you a week off. You'll be better. But didn't really work out that way.
Right.
And so when I told him, like, no, I'm not better, he just let me go. That killed my motivation.
Mm-hmm.
And legit turned into a turd. Like, I just sit outside the house and find things to, like, make a burn pile with and burn. I just felt like a complete failure and a loser, and I just let those two things win and believe them. Like, I just spend hours outside throwing a hatchet at a tree or a round of wood. And it legit, finally, Lacey one day just was kind of like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, pull your head out of your ass
Yeah.
and go get a job and take care of your family, please. And it, like, woke me up. And I started plumbing over here.
What if it didn't? No, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's pretty good that it woke you up.
Yeah.
But a lot of people probably struggle with not waking up.
Well, Lacey's been a lot of wake-up calls for me.
Yeah.
Fortunately. That was a wake-up call. Also in that same time frame, wasn't walking with the Lord. I grew up knowing the Lord, but everybody grows up knowing who God, like everybody nowadays, you know. And I threw up a prayer of, if you're really out there and, like, you're for real, I need you to put me in contact with somebody that, like, knows you and can teach me about you. And then all of a sudden, Lacey starts diving into her Bible and reading her Bible all the time. It was pretty wild.
Huh.
And then she's the one that made me start, or not, she didn't make me, but she helped me start walking with the Lord, like, big time.
Yeah.
She saved me in that aspect too. Lacey's just been good for me. She saved me a lot.
Yeah. They're gritty. Our wives are gritty in a funny way.
Yeah.
And it's funny what you think you want from them and what you think and what they know you need. That pisses me off the most. What I think I want is not what she thinks I need. Mm-hmm. And those don't jive. And until you figure out, like, I don't know. That's a hard place.
Yeah. Sometimes I wish I could, when I get frustrated, especially in the Marine Corps, when I get kind of frustrated with what was going on, looking back at it, sometimes I wish I could have tried to put myself in her shoes more. Mm-hmm. Like I do now. Like, I really try and focus on putting myself in her place and trying to see. Obviously, I can't feel what she's feeling because I'm not in her place.
Right.
But I try really hard. I wish I would have done that more. Or I wish I could actually put myself in her position so I could actually feel what she's feeling sometimes. I think that would be a big helpful thing. I think that would be one thing that one word of advice I could give is try and put yourself in their shoes.
Yeah.
And, like, give it an honest effort. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, I sit at home because I'm a stay-at-home mom and I get to hang out with the kids all day. Oh, that's rough. Like, okay, well, be realistic about it. You're doing laundry, you're doing dishes, you're cleaning up constant messes, especially if you have a Marin in your house. They call her Marin the Hurricane because she destroys everything all the time. And, and then you're dealing with kids that are upset. Like, it's not fun.
Yeah.
Like, how many guys do you know that hang out with their infant babies or toddlers for more than 4 hours by themselves?
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the mom's doing it every single day, all day, on top of doing all the other stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe you guys should stop and instead of being like, I've been working for 8 hours and bringing the money in. Yeah, she's at home working too, dude. She's not sitting on the couch watching TV all day long, eating popcorn, At least Lacey wasn't.
No, you're right. It's just a funny combo, And then we need to be more, like you said, look through the lens of them and see what they see and feel how they feel. And I think men just want them to understand what you see and what you feel.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's easier. I could be wrong. There's probably different ways to look at this, but I think for me, I feel like it's easier to look how she looks at things than for me to expect her to see how I see things. Because it's a lot less, like in my mind, this is Kyle's mind, right? I'm not saying this is like anything I've come up with. But if I had to relax and be able to go, oh, I mean, Katie's half glass full. You know, she's like, everything with you is just like, it's, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. You know, it's fuel topped off. It's doors locked. It's like, I can't take a chance. I go, every day at work, you have these check boxes. They're little and dumb, but that's just all you do. So when I come home, everything is check box, right? It's like, hey, how come this is not, you know? And I know they have check boxes, but they're just not as many, and they don't get, so it's a battle.
Well, I agree with you. I could totally think it'd be easier for me to put myself into Lacey's shoes versus her putting in my shoes, because she's not tainted the way I am.
Correct.
Like, she hasn't been brainwashed, so to speak, if you will, on, because like that stuff's hard to turn off sometimes.
Yes.
That's another thing. Like, the world's not a bad place, guys. Like, it's not a war zone. Every crowd's doesn't have a shooter in it, or, you know, there's not going to be a V-bid coming to get you or anything like that. That was a hard thing for me to turn off. I think I'm pretty good for the most part now. But I can still feel myself, like, sometimes, like, you know. And I think that's always going to be a problem, but it does get better.
Yeah.
At least it has for me. But it's taken a lot of, like, not watching the news.
I would agree.
I watch the
Even
local
social
news.
media.
I watch the local news. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's just stuff on. I mean, and then you swipe somewhere and your algorithm just starts, and it's nuts how that just starts to infiltrate you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I, like, quit watching, you know, the big news broadcasters. I watch local news only. And I used to listen to news on Sirius XM religiously. That's all I listened to.
Oh, wow.
And
Nerd alert.
I just had to know what was going on. Like, I had to know.
Huh.
I had to be prepared.
I've never given a crap about it, so that's good.
And I stopped following certain people on social media.
Yeah.
And that's helped me, like,
totally
relax. Well, not totally relax, but pretty much.
Yeah. I was just laughing because this morning, not every Monday, but I was sending the kids this. It's this, I don't know the music. I'll show you when we get done, but it's this music. It's like Eminem Curtain Call. It's the start of that music, but it's Goggins. It's like, it's Monday morning. And I always send that to the kids on a Monday, and somebody out doing push-ups, you know. It's pretty funny. It makes me laugh. But Gracie loves it. I'm not sure if Finn thinks it's very funny, but I don't know. There's just certain things like that make me laugh. But there are just a lot of things on there that just, I've noticed myself just catching myself going, golly, look, where's this already go? Like, I'm already, and I'll get into this mode of, and it's nuts how if you look at one thing long enough and then they just start popping up afterwards, and you're like, oh, if your wife's not happy, these are the reasons why. And you're like, and I've looked at stuff like that with maybe looking at, like, so I've recently been diagnosed with ADHD at 51 years old, which is bizarre. It's a whole nother podcast in itself, which it's nuts. And, but a lot of behaviors that I can't even explain that are now answered for things that I used to do. But with that, let's say I stop and I look at something, right? And then, but it's nuts how you can get like 3 swipes later and you're into, like, if you and your spouse are having trouble, this is probably why. And I was like, good Lord, this will get you. It'll get you.
Yeah.
It's poison.
I think social media is awful.
Yeah.
I really do think that's one of the big problems that we have in the world today.
Yeah. I agree with you. It's
I
weird.
still like it.
Yeah. But if you're cognitive or at least aware, I don't know.
But even being
It still gets you
aware,
if you're aware.
it'll still...
Yes. You'll drift.
Yeah, especially if you start watching some funny ones. And
Yes.
Next thing you know, you're like,
Yeah.
I've been doing this for an hour.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My legs have fallen asleep. I'm in the bathroom. It's been that long. Yeah. Yeah. Not good. Okay. What are you using, like today or now for, like what really helps you get through holistically a day for you?
I love playing golf.
That's good.
And I love skiing.
Are you good at golf?
Depends on what you qualify as good.
Yeah. My friend Scott Herman said that I lack loft. And it's an acronym, and it's a lack of beep talent, I think is what it was. Yeah. Have you heard that before?
Oh, yeah.
People that lack loft? Or yeah. I didn't think that was very...
lack of
beep.
talent.
Yeah. I was like, huh, I'm out here trying, bud.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed. It's not my fault.
I'm decent. I don't want to say I'm good at all.
I golfed with Thad Buchanan at Brasada, and I didn't hit any houses, which was, you want to talk about being stressed? That scares me.
I can hit the ball really far. That's about it.
Oh. So you're good to play best ball with?
Oh, absolutely, yes. I'm a great best ball player.
Do you drive? Are you good at driving? Like, do you drive straight, or do you compensate? I compensate.
Oh, I don't compensate.
Oh, that's
if
good.
I want it to go around the dog leg, it's going to go around the dog leg. If I want it to, it's going to fade.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I want it to go. I don't hit it dead straight every time, but it definitely doesn't. It's going to be on the fairway.
So I learned right-handed playing golf because I didn't have left-handed clubs. My buddy Jeff had these clubs that were long enough. So when I got older, I can't switch hit in baseball, but I could switch. I learned right-handed. So I have left-handed clubs, and I used to carry a right-handed driver in there, and I would get up to the tee box because I would slice and hook whichever way. So I would, whatever the way the hole was, I would switch that side so it would slice or hook into that area. People would be like, weren't you just hitting left-handed? I'm like, sorry.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. I don't know. It's not that awesome.
It could come into play.
It's a conversation piece.
Well, it could be useful, too, though.
Yeah.
Like if your ball lands on this side of the tree and you're left-handed, you're good.
It's true.
You're right-handed, you're not.
Yeah. I transitioned at the range last week with my left hand in the dark, and it felt really good, but I shoot right-handed, but I'm left-handed. Anyway, it's kind of funny, but
shooting's another great outlet for me.
Yeah.
Because it's all you think about. For golf is like same thing as shooting. You're thinking about your body posture, what you're doing, like how you're pulling the trigger, how you're swinging the club, you know.
Oh, see, that's good for you. I just go out and enjoy myself.
No, I beat myself up. Like I'm trying to be good.
Oh.
I don't go to play golf for enjoyment.
Oh.
Well, like I enjoy it. I'm not out there to
So
have
you should
good...
ride the cart in front of me then. Like your poopy pants on the course or what?
No, but I just take it like I really try.
Are you like John Rocker? Do you remember John Rocker who pitched for the Braves? He was like mad, angry Hank on the mound.
Oh, no, I don't get mad. Well, sometimes, obviously. I get angry sometimes. Like if I hit if I chunk it or something, I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah. But I don't ever like throw my clubs or throw a fit. But I do take it serious.
You're competitive.
Yeah, I'm trying to do good. Okay. I'm not just out there crushing beers and driving the cart around and smacking the ball.
Somebody has to do that in the group.
Somebody, but not this guy. I want to be serious.
Okay. I'm good for driving the cart, drinking beers, and playing golf too. Yeah. And being entertaining.
Hey, I like that too,
yeah.
though. I don't care if anyone else around me can play good. I just care about my game.
Oh, see, that's okay then.
Yeah. I'm not like, guys, that's not the rules. You can't. I'm not that
you're
guy.
not that guy.
But I am so focused on what I'm doing.
All right, I could do that.
Yeah.
Then you wouldn't make me feel inferior.
No, and then the thing is I'm so focused and I try so hard, I still suck. And one of my problems too
Do you take jabbing that you suck still when you're trying to be so serious?
Oh, I take it fine.
Good.
It doesn't bother because I know it.
Yeah.
Like
because we'd fight on the course. I would fight you. That's fine.
I wouldn't fight you.
Oh. Okay.
100 pounds and 8 inches is not very fun.
Whatever.
The only thing I got on you is youth.
Yeah, you run. I don't run.
I don't run.
I sprint.
I don't run anywhere.
If I have to run over 60 yards, it's over. I don't like the long distance run. I am bumping my game at the gym though.
I'm a plumber. I crawl.
Oh. You have good grip strength.
That's about it.
Yeah. I'd be curious to see you are on the grip strength. We have a grip strength thing at work that I'm past the 195 club. I'm working into the next one. I have a certificate.
You should bring it for the podcast. Every guest has to do it.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Okay. Should I get a digital one?
And if you can't get over 100, you can't be on the podcast.
We should get a digital one though.
And then we could like have a peak. Like just who has the highest one.
Yeah.
The leaderboard.
It'd be almost as good as calling into Dan Patrick's show and telling people that you're 6'2", 250 and they go ding.
Yeah.
First time caller, long time listener. I love that part. Sorry, Jacob, we're getting kind of off here, bud.
Yeah, it's totally off subject.
What are you gonna do? Well, do you have any like desires to put a program together or like anything like that? Or is there stuff, have you looked into that kind of stuff?
I have a program that I want to put together, but it has nothing to do with people transitioning out of the military. So that's some totally off subject of that. So
does it make you happy?
Yeah, because it's be helping people out.
What makes you happy? The reason I say that, because Katie always is like, I want you to be happy. And I think she acts like I'm not happy.
Truly helping somebody out that needs it makes me happy. And there's someone that like, they're trying and they're working their ass off, but they just, they're in a slump. Like being able to help them out makes me happy. So like, and that is one of the programs I want to start. Is I want to start a nonprofit. So if someone can't afford some type of plumbing thing, because plumbing's not cheap. No, but you need it.
Yes.
You don't need electricity, but you do need plumbing. If someone can't afford a water heater, like not everyone has, $2,000 or whatever laying around to swap out a water heater, but they need hot waters for their baby.
Yeah.
So if I could get a nonprofit that would help pay for them, maybe not pay for the whole thing, but pay for half of it, or pay for the whole thing if it got big enough and good enough and I could manage it right. There's people that live in mobile home parks that need total repipes. Yeah. That's like $12,000 on the cheap side. Yeah. Like it's, and it's just the nature of the beast. It sucks. And it kills me to see people be like, all right, well, can you just repair this section, knowing that we're going to end up going back. Right. Like if I could figure out a way to be like, don't worry, we got this. We're going to do a full repipe. You don't have to pay nothing. Like if I could get a program started like that, I'd be a very happy person. Yeah. No, I just think that's really cool. As corny as it is, and I'm as the production is, but I used to like the home makeovers, when they move people out. Yeah. I just, those always get people, I mean, it's cool that you can do that. Yeah. Is there anything like that? Is there anything out there like that? Not that I mean, like Habitat for Humanity and stuff like that, but I'm on the work end of it. Like they may have something you can go get from them, but like the install or like what you're talking about, is there anything out there that anybody does? I haven't heard of anything. One of the things, I don't think I'm ever going to go out on my own and do my own business. Cause like you, I have ADHD and, do you really have it? Or are you just making fun of me? No, I have it horribly. I used to take Ritalin and Adderall, all kinds of stuff for it. I had to get off of it to get in the Marine Corps. It's bad. Like, and it's sometimes at work, like I'll be plumbing a wall and I'll be like, oh no, the water's over in this building, and I'll just leave. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. And I get nothing done because I'm like, so I really have to be like, no, you plumb this wall. But if I went out on my own, the way I kind of thought about it is I would get a nonprofit started, and then I could donate it to. I could donate to it. And then I come across the house and they need, you know, whatever it is done. I can do it for them. That nonprofit is paying me, so I'm still getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm no skin off my back in any way whatsoever, but I'm helping them out. And then I can also donate to it and have it as a tax write-off.
Yeah.
It's kind of the way I was thinking about it. But ultimately, even if I could just start one and partner with whoever I'm working for at the time, which I don't see why anyone would not want to do something like that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be awesome.
It would be. No, it's awesome.
And it just let people know that there are people out there that actually do care.
Yeah.
Like not everyone is out there for themselves. And I feel like that's a huge issue and a downfall in our society is everybody is out for themselves.
Yeah.
All the time. Well, what's in it for me?
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything out of it. And even if it, you know, the nonprofit only paid for the materials, I'd still, on the weekend, I'd go plumb it in for them.
Yeah.
You know, simple things like water heaters and toilet swaps and stuff. But obviously you can't do a repipe on a weekend.
Right.
But, you know, or if I could help out elderly people that need a bathtub remodel, you know, rip out a bathtub and put a 0 threshold shower or something in.
Yep.
You know, that's like 15, 20 grand.
Yeah. Yeah. Plumbing, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
No. Anything in the trade's not cheap.
Because nobody wants to do it.
Yeah. If one of my brothers was an electrician and been primo, but they're both plumbers, which is good.
It's because they're smart.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be a Sparky.
Yeah. I never liked electricity.
Me neither. That's why I didn't do it. That, and I watched those guys work, and it just looks so boring. They just drill a whole bunch of holes and set up wire stands and
strip wire and pull wire.
Pull wire and plug it into, like, no thing.
Screws.
My ADHD would not handle that. Not one bit.
I had to take the test with the psychologist and all this stuff. I took a pre-thing. Out of 113 or 117, I was 97. Like whatever the high number, that's the like maximum you can score. She's like, it's extreme.
I just know I've had it since I was a kid, so I've never really
I didn't know.
taken a test.
I've never known. But all this, like the symptoms and the wild things that finally I have like answers to why I'm the way I am.
Yeah.
Have you ever looked at like the symptoms and all the things that it affects?
Not really, no. I know, like,
It's crazy.
it'll affect your focus. Like for me, if I'm not interested in it, good luck. If I'm interested in it in the tiniest bit, I over pursue it. Like if I start looking at guns, like I'm looking at it will consume me because it's something I'm interested in. I will read all kinds of stuff about it. Ask me to read something about, you know, how a folding chair works. No, thank you.
Yeah.
And I won't do it. I can't do it. Like sometimes I have problems filling out my NPRs because I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Even though I know I have to do it, I'm like, I don't want to.
Well, I finally started taking some medication that it's changed everything. Like I don't have the voices in my head anymore. And not somebody else's voices. My own, just hey, like you said, I gotta go over here. Like that finally subsided to a certain, and I told Katie that I've had this storm, is what I call it, inside my body for years. Just can't control it. And like it's nuts. It affects your focus, your emotional, like snapping on the kids. It helps with that. There's tons of different things, and I'm like fascinated by it. Like when I was a kid in high school, like school period, I didn't I didn't skip school. I wasn't a bad student. I did not do the homework.
That was
I had
me.
horrible grades. I went to school every day, never skipped, nice to the teachers. And now I'm kind of like, oh, that explains my 1.69 GPA when I graduated. How did your GPA so low and you never skipped a day? Couldn't tell you.
So
But I could not focus on, I just couldn't do it.
I was like 100% identical, to the point that when I went to go get my transcript to get into the plumbing program, I was pissed off. I was like, that's the best you could do?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like that,
Yep.
I was embarrassed,
Yeah.
but I didn't care.
Yeah. That's hard. I told Katie, I told her, I go, I need 2 days of like, to mourn, because literally like a lot of things that in my past, I think contributed to that massively. And I had no idea why. No idea why. She even told me that she would, now that she knows I have ADHD, that she said that it was easier to, like, she's not mad at me anymore. She used to think I just did it because I was a prick.
Well, there you go.
And now it's, she knows that there's something behind it.
But now when you mess something up, you just be like, I got ADHD.
Yeah, but now the problem is I keep getting these reels and crap from her all the time. Like, hey, look at that. I mean, it's just, it's like, okay, I get it, everybody. Dad's got,
That's funny.
Yeah. So, well, I think that'd be interesting to figure out a way to, like, you need to sniff around about that nonprofit and how to make that work. Because I can't, like, Lowe's, Home Depot, huge big box stores like that. I mean, they're always doing stuff. So I can't imagine. And they have like excess stuff like, hey, this water heater's scratched.
Right.
Well, we know where it should go.
Yeah. So if I think that'd be an awesome thing. And I'd like, even just to get it up and going, I would do stuff on the weekends.
Yeah.
Like not every weekend.
Yeah.
But just to, help, just give people some hope. I feel like
yeah,
people need hope.
Well, I think you're going to make it.
The nonprofit or make it in
No,
life?
I just think you're going to make it in life.
Oh, I think I will too. Some days I don't, but I'm able to talk myself out of that.
Yeah. Because I've had those days.
Yeah.
I'd say there's more good days than bad days. But the bad days sometimes just kick you where it hurts.
Oh yeah, just outweigh all the good. And that one bad day can it's not that you wake up the next day and it's a bad day, but it can kind of just carry over.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I notice that sometimes when I'm dealing with customers, I just want to be right there.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it's leaking over here. I'm like, no, it's not. It's right here. It's spraying up and going down and then going over there. No, it's not. Like, okay, well, I'm going to fix this part.
Oh, look, it's not leaking over here anymore.
You called me.
It's fine. That's the way, that's what you're supposed to do.
Or one time we had a call and the lady told us we obviously didn't understand what was going on. So to watch this YouTube video that she found.
Oh. I don't do that. I tell people they're professional. They're the professional. And then I kind of mill around. I like to watch people though do stuff.
Oh, man, we had one guy set up a lawn chair.
Well, I'm not that bad.
He set up a lawn chair in the garage and watched it the whole time. Didn't say a word.
Was he fascinated by you, or was he like just supervising you?
I think he was trying to. My suspicion is that he's an ex plumber, and he was waiting for us.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, "Whoa," but we didn't let that happen. But he sat there the whole time. Didn't really say much. Just
he had a roll of solder over here and a torch. Sweat some fittings together, and you're like, we don't do that anymore, sir.
And it never fails that when
we use PEX,
somebody's watching, something happens.
Yeah,
like never fails.
Yep.
Like, for example, for that particular one, I couldn't get the freaking exhaust back on top of the new water heater. And then finally we realized that it was just tilted over a little bit. And But yeah, I was like, this guy's going to think,
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Village idiots are out here
Yeah.
doing the plumbing. Whatever. It's fine. It's probably that was good for him. See, here we are having this thought that maybe he was mad about it or watching you, but he may have been absolutely
Blown away, impressed.
and he might have been lonely.
Well, he didn't talk, so he continued to be
Your
lonely.
presence was all he wanted.
Yeah. I don't like it though when customers do
That's
that.
fine. You'll get over it. You're going to be old someday. Don't worry.
I feel old.
Yeah.
I'm getting there.
Wait till you get gray in your beard like this. It used to be red. You'll be old.
I don't think I'll get gray in the beard.
Oh, okay.
Rogaine.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're going to wrap it up. Thanks for coming on this week, dude. Appreciate
Okay.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's important to people to know, like, there's life after service and you can serve in other ways, which is really good.
And it gets better.
Yeah.
It's going to be great when you first get out. Then you're going to nosedive, but it gets better. From my experience. That's totally me.
Yeah.
And just try and really be aware and not try and put yourself first all the time. Even though if you're in that situation, yeah, it's important, but try and like really take the time to look through different lenses. Even in your situation, if you don't have a significant other or anything like that and you're just out on your own, try and look at your situation through a different lens.
Yeah.
Get out of the poor pity me, like this sucks. I know it's hard to do when you're in that situation because I'm guilty as charged. But if I know what I knew now, back then, I think I would have kicked its ass, to be honest.
You're a better man for learning of going through it to learn it too.
Yeah, absolutely. But
There's something to be said about a lesson.
yeah,
As hard as it is.
yeah, because I could have turned the drugs or anything like that.
You could have been an OnlyFans model.
Yeah, right. You
Just
see my
saying.
feet? I mean, I
You
guess
could do anything. You could chop wood. What do you think, Jacob? Has he got a shot?
just set up the camera out here during one of the wood cuttings.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. Swipe. All right. Thanks, buddy.